What is going on, guys? It is Ahmed, and good morning. Good morning. I actually just kind of been sitting around looking through this whole NIO Day thing, and I want to give everyone an update that follows me because, again, I think it's a good idea to just be ahead of the game and know what the game plan is for Monday and the weeks to come with all the exciting things that came out with NIO Day. So I'm pretty excited. I'm being a little quiet because, again, everyone is sleeping early morning, but let's get right into it. So again, I just have a Google Doc that I kind of noted everything. If you guys didn't know, 1/9/2021, January 9th, today was NIO Day, where they gave an update about all things NIO for the next year, and actually looks like through 2022. So let's look what they mentioned today. So the battery swap 2.0 was one of the things that I'm pretty excited about. The battery swap 2.0 swap stations, it has 3 times the capacity, so 312 battery swaps daily is kind of what their goal is with it. It also has this cool auto park feature. Guys, again, this was in Chinese, the entire presentation, so please correct me in the comment section if you caught something that I didn't, or I missed something pretty big, or I want to make sure I didn't misinform everyone or anyone. So again, just correct me if you need to. But again, it had this auto park feature that they mentioned, and you just tap the screen and you can park your car autonomously. So I thought that was pretty cool. Again, just makes things a little more, the autonomous feel with these electric vehicles and this whole autonomous vehicle push. This just adds to that pie. So I think that's pretty awesome. So their goal is to have, by the end of 2021, so end of this year, 500 new stations by the end of the year. So again, there are currently about 100 stations throughout China. So guys, that is pretty fantastic if they're trying to 5 times the amount that they currently have. Because again, that just means that they're anticipating an increased demand, which they are, because again, China is banning all things EV within the next, I think it was 15 years, 2035. All right. Now, something super duper exciting is 150 kilowatt battery pack. So again, it is a solid state battery, expected to go live Q4 2022. So that would be next year at the end of the year, again with 1,000 kilometers of range. Guys, 1,000 kilometers, that's about 621 miles. So let's think of that's a nice range to have on this 150 kilowatt battery pack. And again, it's going to be a service, and I'll mention that in a little bit, rather than an increased premium price like Tesla does for their battery packs. So the ET7, this is the new sedan that we have been all kind of anticipating and looking for. So the ET7 Standard and the ET7 Premier, 2 different vehicles that were shown. Again, the Standard is kind of the daily driver. ET7 Premier is also a daily driver, but a little higher end, if you will. And current customers who have NIO vehicles will get discounts and awarded NIO points as a part of this new, this new vehicle pre-orders, that kind of thing. So people will start being able to use these things called NIO points, and also there's going to be pretty significant discounts that they kind of mentioned throughout the presentation, which I will highlight. I will have an more in-depth video, but I just kind of want to get this out to you guys so you all know about it. Now, the ET7 delivery, Q1 2022. Now, when I saw that, I do see that a lot. We see that with Tesla when they announced their Cybertruck. They're like, oh, you're gonna have to wait some time, which, overall I think it's okay, but it's something for us just to kind of know. The ET7 Premium 70 kilowatt battery, so that battery pack is $69,000. So if the battery comes as a service instead of the built-in type thing where they allow you just to do the swaps, the service will be $58,000. Now the ET7 100 kilowatt pack, that's $78,000, guys. Pretty expensive, but with the battery swap, it also is $58,000 as well. And again, they did show the autonomous driving with the LiDAR technology, which is pretty big because LiDAR has been up and coming, and we know kind of Elon's feelings about it. He's been on and off, but it seems like he's kind of more against than for. But you know what they say, you can't beat what works. So again, autonomous driving, the 8 MP sensor that they mentioned, it has 6 times the performance of the 1.2 MP that is currently used by Tesla. 6 times the performance, guys. We'll have to keep that in mind. Now, they also talked about the 11 cameras throughout the car that's going to be part of this autonomous vehicle. So it has some in the front, the back, the sides, so it kind of has this whole, and again, using the LiDAR technology, they're able to make sure that they have the safety aspect checked off the list to make sure that the car can go out and drive and do its thing without having any issues with compliance, if you will, especially when mass adoption starts getting into place. Now, this Atom system, I probably spelled that wrong, but again, it's powered by NVIDIA. That is their new technology, and it has this computing power of 8 gigabytes of data per second. That is pretty ridiculous. And again, guys, that relative to what Tesla has, I mean, it doesn't really compare, which kind of makes me excited because, again, not throughout the presentation for the NIO day, they mentioned Tesla quite a bit because, the CEO of NIO said he's a huge fan of Tesla just because they bring more competition, which brings more demand for the industry. So again, pretty exciting stuff that he mentioned throughout. Some blows too to Tesla, but you know how that goes. Autonomous driving is a service instead of a premium that you have to pay for at the beginning. So if it's something you want to add on or something you want to do, again, it's something that they offer as a service instead of, again, a premium as an additional cost when you first start. Now, I think the biggest thing throughout the presentation was they announced 150 kilowatt a solid state battery. Solid state. We have to remember that. Okay. So again, which has the 1,000 kilometer range or 621 miles. Crazy. That is awesome. Autonomous driving with the LiDAR technology was the real other big highlight from the presentation. So for all of you who didn't want to watch the 3-hour live stream, here's kind of the little things that I picked up throughout. Please comment down below if there's anything additional, something I missed. And until next time, guys. Actually, not until next time quite yet. Please keep an eye on your watch list for the next week. There might be a little sell-off because we did have a nice run-up, and we do kind of see that after these stocks are announced. But for me, I'm just holding my shares that I bought way earlier in 2020 because, guys, 2021, 2022, and the future is going to be taken over by EVs. Mark my words there. Now, again, I'm not a financial advisor, nor am I doing this for financial advice. I'm just doing this for entertainment purposes only to get you guys on the play that I'm on. So until next time, keep investing.